In this episode, I will take you to my first Venezuelan dining experience here in Chicago. Welcome to BienMeSabe. I've always wanted to try this restaurant every time I drive by, so finally, I made a time to see if my expectations of the food is worth a try. It has two locations, but I went to Ravenswood branch since I did not want to drive to downtown Chicago and find parking a challenge. Ravenswood is a quaint little community north side of Chicago. I went on a Thursday and around 3 p.m. to make sure I can vlog the dishes that I will eat. There were a couple of tables filled with customers, but the place is not that busy. The place is not that big. We'll probably sit around 60 people. And decor was simple about Venezuela, and the hostess was very gracious. So after I had my Diet Coke, I look at the menu. There's a lot to choose from. But I saw that lunch menu was still available for $13.99, so I asked for it, but I knew I would order more dishes as I go along. Full disclosure, I do not remember the last time I had Venezuelan food. So here goes. I don't recall having a bad ceviche whenever I had it. This one did not disappoint. For $16.95, you get a good portion of calamari, octopus, mussels, shrimp, fresh tomatoes, avocado, and chopped jalapeno. It's packed with protein. No wonder they call it aphrodisiac. This is the appetizer, which is not a part of the lunch menu for $13.99. Menu says rompe colchon, Venezuelan aphrodisiac ceviche. Comes with plantain chips. The plantains were sliced thin and fried, but I'm not sure if it was lightly salted since I did not taste any salt at all, or maybe it's just my taste bud. But anyway, I like it. I wanted to put a dollop of the seafood on top of the plantain chips, but it breaks easily. Some I tried, it went well, some broke, but it's a good thing, by the way. So I just used my fork to eat. Worth every bite. I liked it. So this was their lunch special. I played it safe for now since there were so many to choose from. The special included 2 empanadas and a sandwich. They call the sandwich arepa, very common with Venezuelan and Colombian street food, and it's made with cornmeal, and I think the arepa that they served me was fried. Some baked it, some grilled it. It was filled with shredded roasted pork and a lot of Gouda cheese. As you can see, the steam coming out of the sandwich. Let me taste it first and tell you how it was. So using the fork was not really working for me. I think I would enjoy this more if I would use my hands. By now, I was really hungry because it was past 3 p.m. and this was my first meal of the day. So what was the taste like? The arepa was good. It was a bit on the grainy side, but I expected that because it was made with cornmeal and I love corn. They did not hold back with the cheese. As you could see, I was struggling to keep my hands clean and my mouth from the melted cheese. The pork was okay, but it was the cheese that gave the taste to the pork. What the pork was lacking, the cheese filled for it. And with the addition of the white sauce, it was okay. The pork was tender. And what about the empanadas? So I ordered the beef and pork empanadas, and I liked it both. The crust of the empanadas were just perfect. Not too thick, not too thin, although fried, but was not greasy at all. The dough was salty and sweet, which I enjoyed it even more. I wish they were just bigger because I really enjoyed it. But for the price, $13.99, this is fair, good price, and not bad at all. Well, if you know me, you know I will not skip dessert. I chose the flan. It was $9.95 and they called it Traditional Quesillo. There were 4 choices only: coconut cake, tres leches cake, the traditional chocolate brownie, but I stick to the flan. It was beautifully presented and I went for it right away. Most desserts I know were meant to be shared, but this flan I think was only good for one. At least for me. It was relatively on the small side, but I enjoyed every bite of it. It was creamy and the caramel sauce was perfect. I'm sure they used pure egg yolks to this. The finale of my dining experience ended really well. And for a total of $56 including the tip, I think it's fair. Overall, it was good dining experience for me, and then I know for sure I will be back to try their other dishes. But for now, on to the next restaurant.